warm welcome to this special. I'm Akshita Nantagopal and I'm here at the mall, the biggest one in Noida, with one single purpose: to tell you what you should be buying this festive season. So there's no better way for all of you shopaholics, if you're like me, than to come down to the mall and feel really the difference in pricing. The Modi government has given you a gift this festive season, going ahead and changing the GST slabs, which means a lot of items now become cheaper. So what should you be adding to your shopping cart? What should you be going ahead and buying now? What becomes cheaper? What stays the same? What becomes more expensive? I'm going to be breaking that all down for you with a show and tell experience, so that the next time you come to a mall, you know which store to head into, you know what to buy. So join me as we go through this entire mall to give you a sense of what really the GST changes actually mean for you. So on my shopping trip today through the mall, I'll be very happy also to go ahead and spend some money because I save technically. Everything's a lot cheaper right now. But to break that down for you, I'm not going to be explaining it because I'm no tax expert. But with me on this broadcast, we'll be running you through what you should be putting in your shopping cart. We have Mr. Ved Jain with us, Mr. Samir Gogia, as well as Professor Agarwal with us. Thank you all, gentlemen, for your time. I know I've ruined your day by bringing you and dragging you to the mall for a shoot, not for your own shopping experience. But I'd love your opening comments first. What do you think of the changes that have been made to the GST structure? For everyone out here, they're thrilled because the festive season has become a lot more festive.
It's a big day, I believe, for the consumers across India, and particularly I can see a lot of people here around in this mall today. And because there's a lot of saving now they are making today with the new GST rate being coming into force. By and large, you will see that 12% rate has been abolished, so items have been shifted to 5%. And many of the 18% items have been shifted to the 5%.
Yeah.
So you are making a net saving of at least 7% on item which were taxable at 12% and which were 18% and 13%, I'm saying it.
Yeah.
And I believe everyone is very happy to make shopping today, being Navratri day, otherwise it's a good for shopping, otherwise good day. And with the reduction in the rate, because it affects your pocket directly.
Correct.
Say GST is saying if you are buying it, say today for 5,000 rupees, you have been paying 18% GST, so you are paying 900 rupees. And today you are paying 5%, then you are paying 250 rupees, a net saving of 650 rupees, which means 13% saving. This means a lot for a consumer, that's why. And
Yeah.
nothing can be better than this. Yesterday, the Prime Minister made a message to the nation, and he says that it's a big day for consumer. And what he has used, in Hindi we use the word Atithi Devo Bhaya. He said Nagrik Devo Bhaya, citizen Devo Bhaya, meaning thereby this GST 2.0 reform is meant for the citizen, common man.
This is the kind of shopping scheme logic that I go through. Everything's become cheaper, so I'm saving more money, so might as well go out and buy everything I can. And I'm sure a lot of people like me also agree with that kind of shopping logic. What did you think, sir? You know, many say long time coming, that this was long overdue, but finally it's been taken, the step of kind of simplifying your slab.
Definitely. I think it's a good step towards simplification. If you see, government have looked into 3 pillar changes: rate rationalization, ease of doing, and also if you look at the fact that 99% of the items move from 12% to 5%, 90% of the items moved from 18 to 12.
Yeah.
If you see, there's a shift which is across the board. It is not for specific items, it is for the industry at all. Government has tried to simplify it to the core so that each and every consumer get benefit.
What do you make, Professor Agarwal, of what the government has done here? Do you think that this is the first of many more steps that need to be taken?
Yeah, I think it's a very good move. Initially, it was proposed for 3 levels, which was there, but unfortunately, Arun Jaitley introduced a 4-level structure, and that was we were one of the unique nations introducing 4 levels, given the kind of disparity we have in the country. Now this move to cut it down to 2 is a very big step in this direction, because a lot of losing takes place by various states, and because there is both center and state which is earning in this process. It is not only center, it is the state also which is earning this process. However, what I feel is, as my other colleagues were talking about, you see, when you're going to be spending, let us say 50,000 rupees on an average, let a person who is earning about a lakh of rupees a month, he ends up spending about 50,000 rupees on basic items, food, clothing, things like this, television and so on and so forth. So if one is keeping a budget of 50,000, he would have ended up spending on an average 18%, about 18,000 extra. That means now he will be only spending in most cases 5% extra, only 5,000 rupees. So he'll be looking at 13,000 rupees saving. Now, given the festive mood which you're just mentioning, people will not save that. That will go in spending more. This will give a boost to the moods of people, because people will have more money to spend, and they will help in terms of boosting customer confidence. And I feel that we will be able to achieve 7 to 7.5% in this quarter as well, given this particular factor itself. And the loss which was expected will go up.
Behind me, this is what I love to shop for, cosmetics. Now, each of this, what we're looking at, makeup products essentially, right? Or even for that matter, skincare products, all of that, or even going to the salon, it becomes cheaper. But by how much? Professor Agarwal, can you explain that too much? If I was going to buy, let's say, a compact for about 2,000, 3,000, how much do I save now?
First of all, you should understand it's all these items.
Yeah.
It is not a question of whether it is 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees or 10,000
So the cost doesn't matter.
It's not the items finding it to be luxury. You know, there are brands which sell one small item for 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Even there, 13% would be the direct saving.
So if it's, let's say, 3,000,
3,000.
how
correct.
much will it be now?
So 3,000 with
Like that's including everything.
yes, 3,000 with about 5% would be about 600 rupees now.
Okay. So you save that.
Yeah, no, that is what you are going to be spending on it. 3,000, 150 rupees is what you're going to be spending as a tax on that.
Okay.
Now, whereas if you were going to look at earlier, you were going to be spending about 600 rupees or so. So from
So about
600
450 rupees is my.
430 rupees is what you're going to be saving.
So if you-
directly on a 3,000 rupees product.
So if you're buying a compact, let's say for 3,000 rupees, you save about 450 rupees. And that's an approx estimate, but you get the sense, you get the drift of what I'm trying to show here. The other aspect of it is apparel. And let's go forward. As we get into the mall, it's very crowded today for obvious reasons, because everything's cheaper. Everyone's going to be coming out in larger numbers. Let's talk about apparel. Does that become cheaper as well? I'll get in our experts, because again here, there's a fine line over what is cheaper, what isn't. On apparel, Mr. Samir, there's a lot of confusion on this. Expensive, cheaper, the same?
If you see across the board, they have done up with reduction of the GST rate for garments less than 2,500. So they have reduced it. They have come it to the 5%.
2,500 is nothing.
For 2,500 above, they have kept it 18%. So if you see, there is a mixed feeling across the board, but they have targeted the lower middle class who are targeting and who are buying garments less than 2,500. So they've given a relief to that. So government have to balance it out. They have tried to balance in the garment, which is one of the roti kapda makan thing.
I hope all of you are taking note. It doesn't necessarily mean that all clothes are going to get expensive, so don't get too excited and don't expect that you'll find a huge reduction. There isn't going to be. Let's talk about what's behind me right now. Cars. And here too, there's a very clear demarcation that I want all of you to know about. There's been a lot of talk about cars becoming cheaper, Mr. Jain. Are cars actually cheaper? If I look at, let's say, a BMW, is that really cheaper? I don't think so.
It will be. It will be also. Presently, I believe that the car is being taxed at 43%. There is a 28% tax, then 12% the cess, and then there is 3% special cess on the luxury car because of that. And now the new rate is at 40%, so 3% saving on this car also.
Okay.
And for other
3% on this is huge.
or this type of luxury car, which you call it also, and it's across the board. And for those cars which are less than 200 cc and where the length of the car is less than 4 meters, the rate has come down drastically from 29% to 18%. So presently it is 28% plus 1% cess. Now it is 18% across the board. So 11% is a big saving. If you are buying a car for say 10 lakh rupees and you are saving 11%, so it means 1,10,000 rupees is a car cheaper. It's a big money.
Yeah, Agree. So let's say this is of course a luxury car. So let's peg it, and I'm sorry if I've got it completely wrong, but let's say it's about 90 lakhs. Right? I'm giving an approx figure. 90 lakhs, let's say we're getting a luxury car for. What's the
90
difference?
lakh means 3% saving will be 2,70,000 rupees. Is
So
the
they come
saving.
down to 88 or so.
No,
88, 87.
87 lakh rupees it will be the car price.
So that's a big difference.
It's a very big difference. It makes a lot of money. You just imagine 3 lakh rupees almost you are saving in it. That's a big money which you are saving in
This
it.
is for all cars,
Yet,
irrespective.
This is for all cars.
Okay.
Because the government has come, see, earlier rate was 28% plus 14%, 12% plus special cess which was being levied. Now it is at 28% across the board. So that's a big saving plus cess, 40%. That's our cost.
Okay. So for all cars, you're going to see a change in rate. This one, way out of my budget, way out of my league, but if you're able to afford it, now's the best time to buy because festive season, auspicious time, and coupled with that is the fact that it's a few lakhs cheaper. So you've got cars that are cheaper, going by what I've spoken. Clothes, depends on which brand you're buying. Also, if you look at cosmetics, that's definitely cheaper, irrespective of the brand for now. Professor Agarwal, luxury watches, what happens? Because it has the word luxury, what does that mean?
Again, to be clear here, there is nothing, there's no difference in watches. So it's an 18% flat, whether you're buying a very expensive watch or you're buying a cheaper watch. It has nothing to do. It's all wrist watches which are there, which are considered here. So it is not a question whether you're buying a 1 crore rupee watch or 50 lakh watch. It's all the same. So there is no difference which has come in the watches segment.
So everyone who was looking out to buy a dream watch, now may be the right time.
Yes, but then given the fact that what we saw with textiles, wherein 2,500 and below is gone cheaper, but 2,500 and above has gone expensive. Now this is a very brink because most of the products in terms of textiles are within the range of 2,500 to 5,000 rupees. So they are becoming more expensive. Fortunately, at least in watches, there is no expensivity which has gone up. So the level is remained the same. And normally a watch is a product, unless for a very rich or a super rich or a very high-end segment, normally people buy 1 or 2 watches.
You don't spend.
Women is different when they have to buy a watch with a dress, but even they constrain it to about 3 or 4 watches as a max. It's only the very super rich who buy watches of 50 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 50 crores kind of watches, which they are buying a full set of Almirah. They have a wardrobe of 10, 15, 20 watches. Now for them, it didn't make a difference also whether it went up or went down. So it's for the common man, at least there is a clear relief, but there is no impact.
No, I will say it is for the common man. Men seem to shop more than women nowadays, sir.
At least in watches, yes.
See, I got you to admit that much. But let's move on. Let's get a look at some other stores and what you should be buying right now. Okay, let's talk about that one weekend chore we all do, grocery shopping. I've got a cart of items here, light shopper that I am, so I've got very few items, but I want to give you a sense of what you should be buying now that will make that grocery bill of yours lesser, that the amount you spend per month on groceries becomes lesser. So gentlemen, can I have you here with me to kind of describe for us what each item costs? Let's look at chocolates. How much are chocolates, Professor?
They come in the 5% bracket now.
Before?
They were in about 12%.
So they're cheaper now?
They're cheaper now.
So then that means fun, sugary weekends for us because chocolates are cheaper. Let's look at ghee.
It's a 5% slab now. Earlier also it was 5, so nothing major changes on this. Open ghee still remain exempt.
So any dairy that becomes cheaper?
Sugar there has been reduced to 5%.
But dairy?
Dairy, milk
look at
earlier
milk as well.
there was no GST, now also there is no GST.
No change in that.
No GST. So I see only shampoo otherwise has reduced from 18 to 5%. It's off. And
So then the biscuits, what about cookies? Cookies cheaper?
Yeah, this will be cheaper. Huh? This is a
Cookies are
5
cheaper?
cookies will be 5% only.
Chocolates are cheaper?
Cheaper 5% only.
Explain this to me. Cookies full of sugar, chocolates full of sugar, A-rated, more expensive?
Yes. No, I will not say more expensive. The same rate, 40% continues, but 12 to 28% plus cess.
So is this what they refer to when they say sin tax?
I mean, yes, there used to be a sin tax on this because the government wants to keep your health good. And they say anything aerated or carbonated and carry sugar.
Aerated, not for other drinks.
So juices?
Juices, no. If they're not aerated, they will be cheap.
Juice will be still in 5%. And but the moment, because this is not a juice and this is a aerated, and that's why it is a 40%.
So what you paid?
Looking at water which is aerated, that will go to the income.
Oh, that becomes expensive.
Yes, aerated water becomes expensive.
So this is what it was earlier. There's no change in the rate in this. So I mean, I'm not going to pay out more, but I'm going to pay essentially what I was paying earlier. Diet Cokes, more expensive as well. But that's what I don't understand. Cookies which have so much sugar is going to be cheaper. So I don't know whether that's really a health perspective, but also other shopping items, shampoos, etc. also become
It
cheaper.
becomes cheaper. It is 18%. If you are buying for 500, you were paying 90 rupees, 590 rupees. Now you will be paying 525 rupees, and on this bottle you will be saving 65 rupees.
That's
Quite
big
big
saving.
jump. And that's why I'm saying you, see what is happening from today onwards. If a normal consumer who has an income of rupees, say 1 lakh per month, and I believe 50,000 rupees is being spent on day-to-day consumer items on which he is paying GST. Earlier he was paying GST at the rate of 12% or 18%, and by and large it will come down to now 5%. So saving of 7 or 13%, an average saving of 10% will mean 5,000 rupees per month saving, meaning thereby what he was buying for 50,000 rupees, he can buy 45,000 rupees, and he has an extra purchasing power of 5,000 rupees, and with nil tax of income tax, because 12 lakh rupees is otherwise exempt income, up to 1 lakh rupees.
Yes, I have to do the math on that, but looks like I'm saving a lot of money. Grocery bills definitely I think will become cheaper. So if like I was buying something that looked like this, which is I think what every household budget and every household grocery items look like, a bit of personal items plus a lot of snacking plus a bit of aerated drinks or fruit juices, I'd say there's a good amount of reduction, a sizable reduction of grocery
Even
items.
chapati, rotis, pizza breads, they have been reduced to nil. Dry fruits, they have come down to nil completely. So you are going to save a lot on some of these items. The government has looked at the focus that how can we make India healthy with a Swadeshi flavor.
Is the biggest relief in groceries essentially, if you look at really the GST changes?
Yes, I think they have tried to target the common middleman, and also if you talked about the sin tax, I'm touching it from the fact you see the hierarchy of the events. If you see, they want the youth to be healthy. They're trying to tax things which are irritated. They're trying to stop apps which are onto gambling. So they want the youth to be engaged, right? They want it to be to the public, and they also want to promote the Swadeshi movement.
That's great. That's great. Talking about sin tax, liquor still a sin. So that still has a sin tax on it. Liquor, cigarettes, and all of that.
I believe yes, because it has to be. You can't compare with an ordinary daily consumption item with a cigarette or tobacco, etc. Because government want to keep your health good also. That's an idea. One thing which you must keep in mind is that our total GST collection presently is 25 lakh crore around, and then 10% saving is going to be a big saving, and the government is estimating 2.5 lakh crore, putting more money in the hands of the common people, and that's a big.
But this, ladies and gentlemen, is perhaps the biggest festive gift from the Modi government. I'm talking about electronics. If you're looking to upgrade your TV, now's the time. Because TVs are cheaper. By how much? We'll talk to them. But it's not just TVs, several other household items as well, electronic I'm talking about. You can look to upgrade this festive season. Let's talk first about TVs. Look at this one, for example, 6 lakhs. What is the difference now, Professor?
You see, any television which is more than 32 inches, that has come down now in the 5%, 28 to 18%. So 10% relief is given.
Okay.
So let us say a television for 5 lakh rupees, which would have, 10% means about 50,000 rupees benefit is there. Now most bigger televisions are ranging between 3 lakh, 4 lakh to even 10 lakh rupees. And the middle class is buying these televisions. I'm not talking of the rich or the super rich.
I agree.
I'm talking of the middle class which is buying these televisions. Any brand doesn't make a difference. And so if you're looking at a 10 lakh television, you're getting a relief of roughly 1 lakh rupees on that. If you're looking at a television of even about 20,000 rupees, so you're getting a 2,000 rupees.
So this doesn't have any sort of cap, limit, none of that. This is for TVs.
Limit is earlier 32 inch size screen,
Right.
and below was already in the 18% bracket.
so now
above
everything is on.
32 and above is also brought into the 18%. So
Okay.
everything is now flat 18%.
So let's say I was buying a TV for about 5 lakh, you'd save about 50,000 if I'm not wrong.
On additional tax which is supposed to be paid.
So that's a big deal. That's a huge amount of saving. And then if you coax the salesman to give you a bit of a discount, that means you've got a huge amount of saving with you. Mr. Samir,
They want you to watch matches on a bigger screen. They want people to
I
upgrade.
mean, look at this. It looks like a theater at home.
Yeah, more than 32 inches TVs. They
But
want
besides that, I think washing machines, dishwashers.
refrigerators and dishwashers, they have gone down now into 18% slab.
So it's the same as the TVs then.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the best time
The
then.
TV has a cap of 32. Earlier, most of them were in 18%. 18%. Now what they have done is 32, more than 32 inches. Now they brought back 18% flat.
I'm glad there's no cap. I'm glad it's the other way around. That if you're looking at bigger, then you save money now. At
Yes.
least as far as TVs.
Yes, they want people to upgrade and watch
Which is
matches.
great.
Yeah.
And the same for washing machines.
Refrigerators and dishwashers.
And dishwashers.
Dishwashers.
So these two
specifically.
also, you get about a 10% difference.
10% relief,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So if you're looking to upgrade any of your electronics at home, now's the time because it's much cheaper. It's a sizable difference that they just told me about. Like a 5 lakh TV, you'll save about 50,000 rupees now. So the biggest relief, clearly, you just heard from our experts, is mostly in your grocery items. That becomes much cheaper. If you're looking to go ahead and freak out and shop this festive season, it's definitely the right time because a lot of it is a lot cheaper, which means you save a lot more money. But apparel, shoes, etc., you'll have to watch out for the brand to actually be able to get any relief. But we hope you found this broadcast helpful. We hope it helps you on your next shopping trip to the mall. This is Akshita Nandagopal signing off. Thanks very much for tuning in.